Here's part 2 of this 2-part video. I strongly recommend you watch part 1 in case you haven't yet. It is pinned in the comment section and linked in the description. Hope you like this part 2.
Previously in Keeping Up with the Saja Boys, they're all sick and it's made them act really weird. Huntrix is currently looking after the guys and it's time for Mira to feed Abby. Mira goes over to Abby's bed. Hey there. Smiles at her without blinking. Here's some soup. I'll feed it to you. Faceat is very creeped out by how Abby is reacting and wishes he'd go back to his usual bickering self. Prepares a spoonful of soup for him to eat. Swats it away with his hand, making her drop the spoon and the food on the ground. It's okay, I have another one. Patient smile that knows he's unwell and probably didn't mean to do that. Prepares another spoonful. Swats it away again. Smiles at her and blinks slowly. Face that is starting to get pissed off and is wondering if Abby is just messing with her by now. One last time. Throws it again. What is wrong with you? Exploding faces as she stands up and shouts at him, looking closely for any signs that he's pretending being sick just to mess with her. Starts to move his pointer finger towards her while smiling. Pokes her in the cheek. Mira, do you need us to switch? Faceat has been watching for a while and fears she'll bring out her spear any second now. Why? Do you like Abby more than me? Is it because he has abs? I have abs too, you know. Suddenly grabs the bottom of his shirt and lifts it, illuminating Rumi with a torso so packed that it could be used as a washing board. Jinnu can't help but start blushing madly as she is stunned for a second. Cover up looks away with her face in her hands cause she's too embarrassed and red to keep on looking at him. You can't even look at me now because of how ugly I am. Starts crying again. I think you've got your hands full already, Rumi. Tries to look back at Mira to reply, but as soon as she turns, Jinnu throws his abs at her while crying. I hope Zoe is doing better than us. She is not. Zoe has been standing in front of the bathroom door not knowing what to do. She's knocked a few times but there was no answer. So now she's torn between breaking in to see if Mystery is okay and just staying there waiting. Just as she's about to break the doorknob, the door opens to reveal Mystery wearing only a towel. Faceat is trying her best not to start popping popcorn cause she must check to see if he's okay, but it's truly very hard. I'm too weak for this, gives in and starts producing popcorn galore. Oh, hi there Zoe, were you looking for me? Stops making popcorn and just stares at him cause she's too shocked by him just putting his thoughts into words so eloquently instead of just pointing to himself and tilting his head. Mystery? In the flesh. I was just thinking about you, you know? Gives her a soft side smile that could melt frozen butter in an instant. Stunned Faceat is trying not to melt herself. Oh, about me? Yeah, we've never really had a proper conversation after the whole demon incident. You, me, a romantic dinner, maybe some special dessert. Seductive smirk that would make you want to run away into whichever sunset he wants to chase without thinking twice. Yeah, I like dessert. Faceat is truly entranced and can't break out of whatever spell Mystery has put her under. Let's go. Reaches smoothly for her hand. Gives it without any hesitation. Mystery, you're really hot. Finally breaks away from his face and looks at the hand that just grabbed hers. You're really hot yourself. No, I mean you're burning up. I think you're very sick. Concerned face as she touches his cheeks and neck, which feel indeed very hot to the touch. I'm feeling peachy though, and much better now that you're here. Cups the hand that's on her cheek as he reaches for her chin to try to get her to look at his face again. I'll never forgive myself for this. Faceat knows what it must do but hates that she has to do it. Zoe grabs several towels from behind Mystery and wraps him up so he can't move. She then carries him to the room with all the other Saja boys. Girls, I need help, I can't. Crying face is not because Mystery isn't feeling well but because she just betrayed herself and turned her back on a dreamy opportunity that might never come again. He okay? Like I just told the beautiful Zoe over there. I'm feeling great. Shoots them all $1 million grin. What the oh my gosh, shocked and stunned face cause she had never heard Mystery say anything other than hi Zoe besides when he sings. See what I meant on the phone? You can stop staring now though. Annoyed and jealous face cause the girls have been looking at Mystery's smooth smirk non-stop. Help. Blushing Faceat is trying to resist the urge to untie him and take him to some secluded location so that they can continue the conversation they were having earlier. I'm on it Zoe. No, don't leave me. Emotional faces as he tries the shirt grabbing pouty tactic again. Jinnu, Mystery needs help and Zoe can't do it, and Mira already has two to take care of. So sit tight and I'll come back to you. pouts even harder, and after she stares at him with a bit of an annoyed expression, he finally lets go. Okay. Just as Rumi is helping Mystery, Romance starts to move again. Blinks slowly as he comes to his senses. Why are there so many girls here? EWW. EWW? Really? Oh, did the Queen of Snide remarks not like my comment, stares at her with an impassive expression as if he hadn't just dropped a bomb. Will the shocked faces never end? Apparently he's mean to girls now. Upset face as he stops eating because Romance is being so mean. Why is she feeding you, baby? Let me do it. I'll feed you. Very suggestive smirk. Please don't get close to me face that's trying to be polite but is very scared of the hunger in Romance's eyes. I guess I'm too much for you. Abby, let's leave these people behind. I'll treat you somewhere more private. Keeps on smiling in Mira's direction and doesn't even look at Romance. I didn't hear a no. Starts to approach Abby. Suddenly knocks him out with a quick karate chop. Consent has to be a confident and sure yes. A no or no reply, especially in a sickened state, is not a yes. Is now sleeping soundly on the floor. Is he gonna wake up? Faces that are about to cry cause what if he doesn't? He's such a precious friend to him. Yeah, he'll be out for a few hours. Should be long enough for the medicine to kick in. Probably for the best. He was going through my closet and smelling my clothes earlier. Unsettled face. Zoe, can you help me feed Abby? He's being difficult. Sure thing. Abby, here comes the plane. Tries to feed him a spoonful of soup. Takes it obediently and with a smile. Are you kidding me? Annoyed face cause he threw all of her spoons, but with Zoe it only took one try. Smiles at her without blinking as he swallows the soup in what I would interpret as him poking the bear. You little girls, let's focus on looking after the guys. Let's rotate and keep ourselves busy lest the boys end up in a condition that's worse than when they arrived kind of face. And so the girls rotated as they helped the guys eat, changed their cold compresses and gave them some more medicine. After a few hours, they were all asleep. Okay girls, we did it. Proud face cause it was really hard work. I hope we never have to do this again. I was so strong crying cause they helped them, but at what cost? Yes, you had it the worst, and I don't know if I would have been able to have been as strong as you were kind of face. Let's give them a few hours and check on them again later. And that's what they did. Some 7 hours later the boys woke up feeling unwell. I'm so cold. Freezing faces. I hate this compress. Who put this on my head? Looks at the compress, actually judging the work done. My body hurts. Suffering faces galore. Guys, let's be thankful to the girls. They helped us a lot. Their fever had gone down a lot. Enough to go back to normal. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. What? That you guys are back to your usual selves. Usual selves? When weren't we our usual selves? The girls shared a look. Nothing face that prefers to pretend nothing happened cause otherwise she has to face the whole Junior showing his abs to her situation. Yeah, nothing face that prefers to pretend cause otherwise she'll have to face the whole Mystery turning into an absolute smooth seductor situation. While you covers Mira's mouth and smiles. I think it's about time we leave. Call us if you need help. Bye waves and disappears before anyone can say anything else. Smiles and waves at her like usual. The girls all rush away. The boys remain silent for a second. We all remember, don't we? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Suffers with his face in his hands as he recalls how he said he'd take Abby somewhere more private in front of the girls and how he fought with Mina. You're embarrassed. Jinna said goo goo gaga to his girlfriend. Can't stop laughing like a madman. Stop please. Cringe faces that don't ever want to speak or think about that again. I was so uncool. Faces that are embarrassed because he had this cool untouchable attitude and he literally cried over Jinnu saying they weren't friends anymore and said thank you a lot. Shut up baby, you were only kind. The girls saw me trying to hit on one of you. Will the pain ever end? Kind of crying faces. I don't think I was that bad. It's like I was aware of everything but couldn't move my body much. I was still able to mess with Mira though. Victorious grin. Mystery, please tell me you acted worse than I did with Rumi. Face that is looking not to be alone in this bottomless cringe and shame pit. Face that is thinking that Zoe must hate him now cause he was too forward and talked to her in a disrespectful manner and she tied him and gave him to someone else to take care of, also known as Mystery, is misinterpreting the reaction. We're comrades you and I. Faces that suffer together. So we all agree. It never happened. I don't know, it was pretty funny. You cried watching baby and I fight over our friendship. You did? Looks at Abby as if he were a strange creature. Okay, it never happened. Good. and so they all gladly feigned ignorance for as long as they could. The end.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.